Let's look at what sales tax is and how it might affect you. Hey, it's Wes from Printful. Sales tax is a very complex topic and it's impossible to try and cover it all in one video, but we'll go through the basics that you should know as a store owner. First of all, Printful is liable to collect tax on most orders going to the USA. You can take a look at our FAQs to see a full list of states that we are liable to collect sales tax in. You'll find a link to it in the description below. Secondly, you might be liable to collect sales tax. Note that we are not tax specialists, so this is not professional legal advice. We strongly recommend you consult a tax specialist or a CPA to get advice for your specific situation. That said, how do you know when and where to collect tax? You should look into collecting sales tax in states where you have Nexus. Nexus is the term used when a retailer has a presence in a particular state. There are many ways you might have Nexus, as outlined in TaxJar's article, Intro to Sales Tax for Online Sellers. We'll leave a link to it in the description below. Some common examples are, if you have a physical location in a state, even if it's your home office, states you have employees or salespeople in, states you store inventory in, such as you're using Printful warehousing and fulfillment services, and states where you make enough sales in dollars or transactions. For example, if your company's headquarters are located in California, you have employees working remotely in Oregon, and your warehouse is in Texas, you have Nexus in all three of those states. There are other ways you might have Nexus, such as affiliates. You can find more information previously mentioned in TaxJar's article, Intro to Sales Tax for Online Sellers. Now, if you're liable to collect sales tax in a state, there are two things you should look into: sales tax permits and resale certificates. First off, you have to obtain a sales tax permit before you start collecting sales tax. The process for applying for a sales tax permit is different for every state. You can learn how to register for a sales tax permit in every state here. We'll leave a link to it in the description below. Once you have a sales tax permit, you should look into getting a resale certificate. It lets you buy products without paying sales tax if you plan to resell them, such as with Printful products. This means you should submit resale certificates to Printful for each state you charge sales tax in, so that we don't unnecessarily charge you tax. You can find and fill out a resale certificate application form under the billing section of your dashboard. I'll show you how. Open up the drop-down menu under your name and choose Billing. Here, select Resale Certificate. Click Add Certificate. Fill out the details and choose any combination of categories. Fill out or upload form and click Submit. Once you submit your completed resale certificate, we need to review it, and it usually takes about 2 business days. After it's been reviewed, we'll send you an email to confirm if it's been approved or denied. If it's approved, you won't be charged sales tax on orders shipping to that state. However, you will be responsible to collect taxes on your end. If it's denied, we will let you know why, and you can fix it and resubmit it. And that is the basics. Again, we're not tax specialists, so this isn't professional legal advice. We do strongly recommend that you consult a tax specialist or a CPA to get advice for your specific situation. Hey, it's Wes from Printful. I hope you found that video very helpful. All the links that we mentioned can be found in the description below. Don't forget to check out our other tutorials, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on the little bell icon so that way you always get notified when we have new videos.